It's the rush hour. We bring you real-time road check. This is the traffic center on CNN Philippines. It's the last working day before the long weekend. From the skies to the roads and seas, our correspondents are deployed in key transport hubs as we help you navigate the Holy Week break. Tristan Dodalo is monitoring the situation at NAIA Terminal 3 in Pasay City. Kerry Cater is at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, or PITX, the biggest bus terminal in the metropolis. And Cebu-based journalist Dale Israel will update us on the influx of passengers at Cebu City's Pier 1. Hello there, Sam Sidwani here. Let's get this on the road with the Holy Week travel rush in full swing. You are seeing live pictures of EDSA sa Guadalupe and Makati, a major choke point in Metro Manila. Now, if you're northbound to Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City, take a look at the right lane. We're seeing quite a number of vehicles, but traffic seems to be moving just fine. And no worries for you if you're southbound to Hilpuyat Avenue as well. That's on the left lane. Traffic there is green and go. A reminder to our motorists, the number coding scheme in Metro Manila is suspended today until Monday, April 10, which is a regular holiday. Makati will suspend its vehicle number coding scheme tomorrow, April 6th, April 7th, and on April 10th. Over at the Skyway, this is a portion of Alabang Viaduct. Now, great news for those of you northbound to Pasay and Makati. Take a look at the right lane. Barely any vehicles on that stretch, but expect heavy traffic if you're southbound to Muntinlupa. That's on the left lane. Vehicles there are bumper to bumper. Airport authorities say the situation at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport remains manageable. Our correspondent Tristan Nodalo joins us live from the NAIA Terminal 3. Tristan, what's the situation there?
Sam, it's now rush hour and yet no overcrowding can be observed so far here at NAIA Terminal 3, unlike the typical holiday rush scenario. But there are times when lines get long at the check-in counters. Nonetheless, airport authorities say that the flow of passengers from the entrance gates to the check-in counters to immigration areas is still orderly. Airport officials say that there are two main reasons on why the situation at the airport is still manageable. First is the on-time performance of flights, which means, or it refers to when the flight arrives or departs on time. The on-time performance of flights since Monday averages from 87% to 91% at NAIA. There are 750 flights in a day in 4 terminals of the NAIA. Airport authorities also mentioned their joint efforts with other agencies, including airlines, to ensure that check-in counters will be opened early.
If the flights depart or arrive according to schedule, walang pile-up or ipon ng mga pasahero, and sufficiently manned yung mga counters natin. That goes for check-in, immigration, tsaka OTS. Kaya from what we're seeing based on our walkthrough yesterday and today, it seems that it's a very manageable situation at our airports dito sa NAIA.
But while entering the airport is trouble-free for passengers, some of them are worried about immigration procedures. Earlier, we talked to Filipino-American Shirley Hodeman, who's flying to Singapore with 20 of her relatives. They arrived at the airport 6 hours before their flight and brought additional documents in case the immigration officers questioned them.
Exciting at the beginning, and of course, I'm so pleased that this, Philippines is being not so strict to travel, all right? The only thing my concern is right here in the immigration, okay? Because first and foremost, that's why I'm giving all the supporting papers, but we're not gonna go for TNT. Supporting papers, everything in detail. I hope they're not gonna be saying, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that.
The Immigration Bureau has deployed an additional 155 personnel for the influx of international travelers. The BI also explains not all travelers will be subjected to secondary inspection. Also, we are showing on your screen some reminders from airport authorities. This include being early at the airport, preparing the necessary travel documents, and checking in and filling up forms online to avoid delays or hassle on the day of your flight. Airport authorities still expect to reach an over 1 million passengers during the duration or during the entire Holy Week. So far, the average passengers arriving at the NAIA ranges from 110,000 to 120,000 since Monday. Back to you, Sam.
That was our correspondent, Tristan Nodalo at the NAIA. From the skies to the roads, a familiar scene at the biggest bus terminal in the country, with thousands of passengers rushing to board buses to their provinces for the Holy Week break. Carrie Cater joins us live from the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. Carrie?
Sam, it's a busy Holy Wednesday here at the PITX as travelers continue to fill the terminal. If you can see behind me, a lot are still waiting or going out to ride the bus. Some passengers we've spoken to earlier have even resorted to ordinary instead of aircon buses, with tickets running out since this afternoon, while those with prior bookings could not escape the hassle.
Nahirapan din kami mag-book. Nagkaroon ata ng problema. Challenging naman itong biyahe namin. Kasi masyadong maraming tao, mahirapan sasakyan.
Maliban sa sobrang traffic, kasi madadagdagan yung oras ng travel time namin siguro. Ang init din.
Some passengers say they had no choice but to travel at the last minute because of work. But the PITX says total foot traffic is expected to go down this Wednesday compared to last year. The figure is projected at 120 to 130,000 from the peak of 160,000 in 2022, with travelers heading to the provinces earlier than usual. Authorities say passenger volume is seen to reach 1.2 million by Monday next week. As of 4 p.m. today, over 71,700 people have gone in and out of the terminal, and no problem has been encountered so far. Back to you.
More people are coming in, as you've mentioned, Carrie. So are there still enough buses for passengers?
Actually, Sam, around 48 provincial buses have already been added so far with the influx of people. Most of these are bound for Bicol, while others are headed to Batangas, Quezon, Baguio, Mindoro, and Vismin. Sam?
That was Carrie Cater reporting live from PITX. Meanwhile, at sea, the crowd has doubled at ports and terminals in Cebu. We bring in Cebu-based journalist Dale Israel to give us an update. Dale?
Sam, the Cebu Ports Authority noted that the number of passengers is more than doubled compared to the figures they recorded in 2022. For the past 3 days, the CPA logged a total of 176,008 passengers in its 16 ports located across Cebu Island. Passengers mostly going to other islands, Visayas, came in droves. Most of them are going back to their hometowns, and some are on vacation in popular beaches. At the Cebu South Bus Terminal, passengers had to line up for at least 30 minutes before they can actually get past the terminal gates. From there, they would have to wait at the lounge for another 30 minutes before actually boarding their bus. There are hourly trips throughout the day at the South Bus Terminal. For context, the Cebu South Bus Terminal is the biggest facility in Metro Cebu. It is the main access to passenger buses going to different resorts in southern Cebu and to the Roro ferry terminals crossing Negros Island and Siquijor. The LTFRB also ordered 9 buses to go back to the garage for failing roadworthiness inspections conducted today. Most of them have malfunctioning CCTVs and dashboard cameras. Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia also inspected the bus terminal and saw the rising number of passengers. She asked for the deployment of additional 15 tourist buses to augment the existing 400 regular buses in anticipation of the huge number of passengers tonight. And that's the latest from here in Cebu. Back to you, Sam.
Thank you, our Cebu-based journalist Dale Israel. Shifting gears, be advised that operations at the port of Nasipit in Agusan del Norte are suspended from 7 a.m. on April 7 until 6 a.m. on April 8. This covers all port services, including berthing and vessel operations, yard operations, and gate operations. Visit the official Facebook page of the Philippine Ports Authority for more details. Meanwhile, the Public Works and Highways Department will undertake road reblocking and repairs on some roads in Metro Manila from 1 a.m. tomorrow, April 6, until 5 a.m. on Tuesday, April 11. Among the most affected areas are Commonwealth Avenue and Aurora Boulevard in Quezon City. Motorists are advised to take alternate routes. For the complete list of affected roads, visit the MMDA Facebook page. The LTFRB has warned drivers against taking advantage of the holiday travel rush. LTFRB Chairman Teofilo Guadis adds authorities will crack down on illegal vehicles taking in passengers. Guadis says they have already received reports of such violations. Fines for overloading and overcharging can go as high as 15,000 pesos. Owners and drivers of illegal vehicles can be fined up to 1 million pesos. It's time for another road check. Here's Ed sa Taft Avenue in Pasay City. Now, vehicles heading north to Magallanes in Makati, prepare for a long drive. We're seeing heavy traffic as of the moment. On to Sucat Road in Parañaque City. No worries for you if you're heading to Alabang. That's on the right lane. Traffic there is green and go. And you can expect light traffic as well if you're heading to Las Piñas. That's on the left lane. And that's it for today. I'm Sam Tadwani. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let's take care of each other. Newsnight is next. Keep it here on CNN Philippines.